The world of independent film is filled with artists who long to tell their personal story of struggle, of their coming to terms with adulthood, trouble with past relationships, learning about sex and love, dealing with parents, friends, drugs, and all the rest, and frankly, it bores me. But every once in a while, I come across a film that's made to do nothing but entertain, to make the audience laugh. And today I found just that kind of film, and while it's not a great movie, it is a charming little comedy. It's the 2016 independent British film called Mindhorn. Well, hello there, Old Man Kelly here, Jeff to my friends, and you can call me Jeff. Welcome to another edition of the Streamhunter. That's where I search out streaming services looking for little-known films, rare gems if you please, and then spend a few minutes talking about them. So I watched Mindhorn, a film directed by Sean Foley and written by its two stars, Julian Barratt and Simon Farnaby. It's about a bad actor, Richard Thorncroft, who starred in a television show in the 80s called Mindhorn. It was about a detective with the power to see truth through a cybernetic eye. Now it's 30 years later and he's washed up. In fact, very few people even remember who he was. And he's burnt a lot of bridges along the way, so he's having trouble getting a new gig. At the same time, the police are looking for a killer. The killer has contacted the police and they will only talk to the fictional detective Mindhorn. And of course, the shallow actor doesn't quite get the whole thing and looks upon this as, well, a new career opportunity. That being said, I don't want to give any more away because, well, that would be unfair to you. It stars Julian Barratt as Richard Thorncroft, Essie Davis as Richard's former co-star and lover, Andrea Riseborough as the lead detective investigating the murder, Russell Tovey as the 32-year-old mentally disturbed man who is thought to be the killer, Richard McCabe, the party-loving former manager and PR man, who now is a borderline drug addict, and the always delightful Steve Coogan, who plays a man who had a supporting character in Mindhorn but has gone on to great success in a spin-off show. I found the film a little predictable and I didn't fall on the floor laughing. I got the joke of a washed-up, shallow actor fairly quickly, but that joke just goes on and on. I mean, they milk it for everything it's worth. Yet there was some enjoyable charm to the movie. I mean, I did enjoy watching it. Simon Farnsby as Richard's stunt double is very funny, and the underused Jessica Barden as the teenage daughter was wonderful. But now, how about the good and the bad? Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian said, "There are such great gags, and it's acted with such fanatical gusto by Barratt that it's impossible not to root for this unlikeliest of heroes." While Charlotte O'Sullivan of the London Evening Standard wrote, "Barrett's delightfulness can't disguise the mediocrity of Mindhorn." And she also said, "The stage seems set for a silly, smart redemption story. A shame that Barratt and co-writer Simon Farnaby forgot to add the smart stuff." Oddly, I agree with both these comments. The film would have been better with maybe a little drama or sophistication, for lack of a better word. Even the opening credits for the fictional Mindhorn TV show was so over the top in its badness, it actually takes away from some of the comedy. Now on Rotten Tomatoes, the film is rated higher by the critics than by the audience, which I thought was unusual. Maybe not, I don't know. I'll give this film 3/4 of a thumb. I think if you want to watch a silly comedy, maybe with a beer or something, you might have a good time, but don't hold me to that. It's a shame because this movie had the makings of a really great comedy and it just falls a bit short. Now there's a couple cameos you might like, and the movie is a brisk 90 minutes, which is perfect for a film such as this. So if Mindhorn is something you think you'd like to see, well, it's available on Netflix for free if you have an account. And remember, if you've seen a film you think is worth watching, something that's not in the mainstream, let the Streamhunter know about it, will ya? Hey, I want to thank you for watching. I'll be back soon with another film review. Bye-bye.